Hello, I'm Lexi, your budget-friendly buddy, always on the lookout for the best bargains for you to spend your hard-earned cash on. And today, we are looking at some of the coolest stuff you can buy from Amazon for under 50 buckaroos. Now, I've spent my own money on all of these gadgets that I'm going to show you today, and I have personally tested and vetted each and every one of them. There's stuff for your home office, there is stuff for your kitchen, there's stuff for pretty much everyone. If you want to find out some details about the products that I'm going to show you, links are in the description. This is not sponsored by Amazon, just some cool stuff I'm sharing from me to you. So let's get into it. Look what we have here. It's a mini sound bar for $22. This is the Votnut. I don't know. The whatnot. I'm just gonna call it that mini soundbar. But just look, seriously, how adorable is this? So this is actually a perfect size to like sit underneath your monitor or even say next to your laptop. It's got a physical volume dial at the top, which I love because it means I don't have to keep fiddling with the touch bar on my MacBook Pro. It also has a USB-A connector plus a USB-C converter, so it plugs very easily into, say, your laptop if you're using USB-C, and a 3.5mm audio jack in there. Remember that? The only thing is, if you're using this with a MacBook Pro, you might notice that the USB-C adapter does block your second USB-C port, so I hope you got a dongle. If you're a MacBook Pro owner, I'm pretty sure you got another dongle. So of course the sound is not going to compete with, say, a standalone higher quality Bluetooth speaker, but for $22, I was actually impressed with how clear the sound was from this particular speaker. 6 watts, it doesn't get super loud, but it's enough to fill a small room. And it's definitely something I'd use during the day to jam out to tunes, or even as like my audio speaker when I'm, say, taking Zoom calls, and I don't mind annoying everybody around me. I also like how it doesn't distort when you're playing at the highest volume. The one thing I wish it did have was, extra physical controls on the top, say to skip and change tracks. But hey, for $22, your girl can't complain. Mini soundbar, 22 bucks. Maybe you could pair the mini soundbar with this next item for 17 bucks. These are voice activated RGB lights that have microphones built in, and the lights bounce around to things like your voice or even your tunes. I've been loving using these on the top of my laptop just to keep me kind of motivated throughout the day, whether I'm on a call, whether I'm just jamming out to my tunes, editing a video. You could put these maybe on the dash of your car, maybe even in a kid's room. I think that they're super cool for 17 bucks. They've got 18 different color modes, lots of different color patterns and light intensities on board. They charge via USB-C. And the battery, it lasts about 2 hours with intermittent use in my testing. Your mileage may obviously vary, but I thought that was pretty decent. And you can always keep them permanently plugged in if you want to have them on 24/7. For 17 bucks, you can't go wrong with these. Honestly, you could even wear them as earrings if you really wanted to. I love these. Maybe you could keep those RGB lights plugged in all day with this. It's the iJoy Twister. No, it's called the Twister. Look, if you've got a power adapter and those chunky bricks, when you plug them in, you lose a whole other power outlet just because they're so large. This power strip actually lets you change the configuration of the plugs like so no more lost outlets. And it has room for 2 USB-A plugs here as well, and an individual power toggle on and off like so. Only thing is, I wish it had 1 or 2 more actual power outlets, but for 22 bucks, your girl can't complain all that much. Now the cord length is 1.4 meters. That's roughly 4.5 feet. And the best part about this is it doubles as a fidget toy, something you can just play with all day when it's not plugged in. Maybe that just says more about me because I'm really a 5-year-old at heart. Now you got your cords all managed downstairs, what about upstairs? Well, I present to you a brick. This is the Smartish Cable Organizer. And yeah, it looks like a lump of coal, but blue. But actually, what it does is it magnetically attaches all of your cables so you can keep them nice and organized at the top of your table. The cables, look, if it's magnetic, it just automatically goes in. No more falling behind the desk and, scurrying around to try and find your cable. Okay, you're like, Lexi, my cables don't have magnets in them. What do I do? Never fear. It comes with 3 cable collars that are magnetic. You just clip these around your existing cable and away you go. Now this comes in one of 4 different colors to match whatever aesthetic suits you, but I think I am gonna spend $25 and get the gray one because that's gonna look a little bit better on my bedside table. It's such a low-tech solution, but it makes my life so much easier. On the topic of bedside tables, why don't you up your bedroom game with an LED lamp, but it's not just an LED lamp that does this and has, rotatable arms and adjustable light levels. It also doubles as a wireless charger for your phone. Now the list price of this is actually $49, but I managed somehow, to get it for $29, which I actually think is probably what I would spend on this. It's got a 10-watt wireless charger. There's also a 30-watt adapter that's plugged into, and it's not just wireless charging compatible either. It does come with a lightning adapter, a USB-C adapter, and a micro USB. Don't know whose phone is still using that, but I love how it's included. Now it's got a touch panel for actually changing the intensity of the light. You just slide your finger up and down, which is very addictive. It also has a bunch of different light temperature settings, up to 5, so you can have it cool all the way through to warm. And it also has a timer, so it can automatically switch itself off after 30 or 60 minutes. And when you're all done with your light source needs for the day, you just fold it up and pack it away. Bye-bye for Casey. Focusy LED light.
Can't say that.
What? Focusy? All right, it's kitchen time, or especially if you don't have a kitchen, you really need one of these. This is a mini electric cooker, or basically hot pot. Look at this, it's $39. It has a non-stick bowl inside, as well as a glass lid, 2 temperature controls. Just think of the gourmet meals you can make in this. You can boil an egg. You could make ramen instant noodles or poach a fillet of salmon. So you plug it in using actually a power adapter in the handle. Standard power outlet. I think this is perfect for, say, students if you don't have access to a kitchen. Maybe you're going camping and you do have access to a power outlet. This could be ideal. Now, it boils water in about 10 minutes flat on the highest heat setting. It's a non-stick bowl. The one thing I will say is that you cannot submerge this whole thing in water because electronics. I don't want to see anything bad happen to you. So please just wipe it clean. Don't submerge it. It's a mini hot pot. It's so cute. Do you get the sense that I'm really into mini things? Well, presenting to you the Honk. I can't say that with a straight face. The Honk mini vacuum cleaner. It actually says Honk on the box. Don't at me. It's legit. But this little vacuum cleaner is actually so powerful and super useful. It's got a HEPA filter in here apparently. It's got an attachment that can be used to, say, clean keyboards. You can use this little brush. You can move it up and down like that. You can also take it off completely and just vacuum straight in there. Look, it's $29, and I got a test to show you that it's worth every one of those dollars that you'll spend on this. Keyboard, snacks. What a klutz. Not sponsored, just like the chips. Oh no, look at the mess.
But how will you clean it up, Lexi?
Introducing Honk Mini Cleaner. clean as a whistle. It's also really easy to empty as well. You just take off the attachment, you twist the top like so, remove the filter. Try not to, empty it out on your desk like I did. Into the bin, right? Clean, apart from that little boo-boo that I made, not the vacuum's fault. And then you can clean out the filter using this little mini brush. For a mini vacuum cleaner. There's a chip. $29. Now it lasts about 15 to 20 minutes on a full charge, and guess what? Charges via USB-C. So there you have it, my favorite Amazon must-haves for under $50. But now it's your turn. I would love to hear if you found a favorite product for under 50 bucks. Drop the name of the product without knocking it over in the description below. And while you're down there, please give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. I hope you did, because you made it this far. And subscribe to CNET. All right, I'll see you later. The name's Honk. James Honk.